Welcome back to my YouTube channel. So it's been a while since I recorded a video. This was because one, work was busy. Two, I had a lot going on for myself, and then also I saw no reason why to also record any other video because the trade ideas that I generated on my channel for the last week, the week of 15th to 19th of September, the market, literally all the trade ideas that I was able to see played out exactly the way I was anticipating. The only thing that didn't happen was the market trading all the way to the price level of 202.00 on GBPJPY. And then this is why I have the chart here. So let's review how the market traded. I have two trading view. So for this one I've not subscribed, but for the other one I've subscribed. I would have, but that one it contains a lot of things that I wouldn't want to share yet. But then I want us to review all the trade ideas that I generated in that video. So you can go and watch that video, and then as I review how the market traded, you would really understand my thinking prior to how that week was coming to begin, and then how the market has traded now. And then also I'm going to be doing another video reviewing how the week, anticipating how the week, this coming week, is going to play out, and even possible probably the next 2 weeks, because these ideas that I generated, trade number 1, 2, 3, it all took 2 weeks to play out. Yeah. So prior to the beginning of that week, so as you can see clearly here, prior to the beginning of that week, it was on the Sunday that I did my analysis, and then on the 15th, yes, 15th to 19th. So price was around somewhere here when I was doing the recording. Yeah, you were around here when I was doing the recording, and I'd anticipated that, okay, I'd anticipated in trade idea number one that the market was going to be trading all the way to these levels here, all the way. Wait, hold on. So I had anticipated that the market was going to be trading, because this was a 2-week high that the market was failing to break, and on the 1 hour we had broken it. So I was anticipating that price had broken it on the 1 hour, so definitely will surely break it on the higher time frame. It's just a matter of time. And as at when I was recording, the market was around somewhere here, which I've said. So the market having coming down, I had my demand zone here that already predetermined. So what did the market do? The market never really got to those zones, but once again on Monday, just quickly break. Like this time we got an actual break on a higher time frame, and then we had the market breaking our 2-week high on a higher time frame, which is yes, we had the market breaking it on a higher time frame. So clearly that means that our trade idea number 1, I was thinking that it had been invalidated, but the market had other ideas. So trade idea number 2 was also something that I said we had also gotten these levels here, this supply zone here, that I was anticipating price was going to trade up to these levels, and then we see price come down. But that one too, what did the market do? The market actually did trade there, and it did form a bearish candle, giving us the indication that, okay, I'm ready to go down. But then it never really followed through. But then what did it do? Went up rather to go and sweep liquidity above it, giving us a fake out. And what happens? It trades back down. And then it trades back down into the demand zone that we had clearly before the week began anticipated. So this was a Monday. So Monday, clearly the market came there on Wednesday, that week on Wednesday was when actually the market came into the zones that we had anticipated. And guys, this this thing right here, this trade right here, I had patiently waited, because as at when the market trade idea number 2, I wasn't comfortable because of the way the market was behaving and then how it was behaving and others. So I wasn't really comfortable. So I never really entered any trades. But for trade idea number 1 that I had already generated, that I was patiently waiting for to see if the market was going to give us that kind of trade opportunity, it did. It did. And what happened? I waited patiently, entered, and I think I entered somewhere around here. With my stop loss around almost about 30 pips stop loss, and I was anticipating at least to take some form of profit around somewhere here, because despite I was anticipating the price of GBPJPY trading all the way to 202, because I considered this more as a fake out, because there was another form of supply zone here. So this was how I anticipated. I had entered, patiently waiting for me to take my full TP. So I entered this trade, see myself in profit. Then I went to manage my trades. Like in the evening, it was in the evening because I entered in the afternoon, and then in the evening around I think 5 something. I was like, okay, well, we are in profit now, so I wouldn't want a winning trade to end up being a losing trade. So what do? I move my stop loss to entry. Yes, I move my stop loss to entry. And what happens next? Price comes down, takes me out, and now rallies all the way. And to be honest, this really fucked up with my psychology, because it was so painful. Like, it really got me. Like, it really got me, because I was like, I've patiently waited, done the right things, analyzed, and yes, still trading I'm supposed to be winning and doing something I'm supposed to be doing, which is managing my trades so that I don't end up winning trade and ending up into a losing trade. I do that, and it's like it was the wrong idea that I did, and the market kind of like punishes me for it. But well, it's not punishing per se, but yeah, that is what happened to me. And this opportunity that I was supposed to be winning, I ended up sitting on the sidelines, and I was just watching. I was just literally watching. And as I told you, so I sat here and then I was just watching the market go up, and I couldn't do anything because it had already gone before I could even join. And the market had also given us another opportunity again to enter for sales here, but it wasn't really an opportunity per se, but I was, because of what had happened to me, I was kind of like I wasn't thinking clear. It was so painful, and I was just entering sales here for no reason, not seeing anything, and I'm just like basically I just threw all my ideas into the gutter, and then I was just trading with emotions without rationalizing anything. And then yes, I did incur some heavy losses. Heavy losses. Yes, because heavy losses. I'll be showing my trade Zella for you guys to see it. So I incurred some heavy losses, and I did enter this sales here, but then that one too, I didn't really believe in it. It wasn't part of my trade ideas. I entered, I was just emotional, exited, enter, exit. Then yeah, the market did come all the way down. And funny enough again, so this is trade idea number 1 playing out. So the trade idea number 2 that we were anticipating for here, at least that was what happened here, because price went all the way. Price from here tested here, went all the way up, but then it didn't play out maybe exactly how we had anticipated, like at these levels. But then this level here, we know that price has gone to sweep liquidity, and quickly there was a follow through down. So this right here, I know it's a liquidity sweep. Liquidity sweep. That is a clear sign of liquidity sweep, because it has formed that kind of V, inverse V shape. So yeah. So this trade idea number 1 playing out perfectly very well. Trade idea number 2 also perfectly playing well. If I had just shifted my mind a little bit to tweak it, and then I would have seen, okay, well, what I'm anticipating here is what is happening right here. Liquidity sweep and all that. But then I didn't really see it right here. But then for the last trade idea, which we were let me clear this thing. We were anticipating for, you know, for the market to also trade all the way down to a level here, or even this level is that in the video. Please go and watch the video, then you would understand what I'm doing here. We had anticipated the price trading all the way down here, then trading all the way back up again, trading all the way back up from these levels here. That is exactly what has happened again. And then for this time, you bet me I was present. You bet me I was present. But then I really was patient, because this was the zone I was anticipating price to, you know, come into. But price never really gets into the zone, but just taps into the zone and then begins to trade bullish. And I get my internal market shift, and then after this point too, it was outside my entry. When I would like to enter my trades, it was outside, so I patiently stayed out. But I knew for sure that okay, we were in the bullish trend, and then my trade idea number 3 was actually playing out. So I was just calm enough, and I waited patiently. And on the 15 minutes, around these levels here, there was some form of demand. There was some form of demand. 15-minute demand over there. You know what? Let's go down so that I show you guys. Let's remove this. Yes. So this is it. This is what I'm saying. There was some form of 15 minutes demand over here, and I entered around somewhere here. Somewhere around here. Yeah. And my TP, once again, my TP had also been tweaked, because this time I had also seen these levels here. So this was the trade, and then perfectly, very perfectly calm, because I entered around 12 something. Again, yes, I entered around 12 something, because that was my time for entries. So I entered around somewhere there, and then perfectly very well. Wow, it played out, and I was so happy, and I won. So yeah, so that is the reason why I have not made any video, because the trade ideas that I generated, they were all still relevant for the following week. So there was no need to even record any other video again. So now you don't. I know that I've only shown trade analysis, so you would want to see in the background, you know, how I'm making money with these trades. So let me show you my trade Zella. Let's go dashboard. So yeah, so this is just a behind the scene that I'm just giving you guys a sneak peek into, you know, my background. So yeah, so as you can see, so this so actually, so the trade that I took, so coming into that week, I took 2 trades. So one was a day trade, and then one was a swing trade. So the one that generated me the most money was the trade idea number 3, which generated, that was on, if I entered, I think on was it Wednesday? What day did I enter? Okay, Thursday. I entered on Thursday, but then it was on Friday, and then I closed the trade. So you realize that on Friday I made this one. So basically in that week I made this amount of money. And as I was saying, last week, like that week that I'm telling you that I missed that trade opportunity. I was in it, and then the market just took me out, because I didn't really accept the fact that okay, well, it does happen, but it just fucked up with my psychology, and I was just doing things emotionally, and then this. So this that you see here was actually something that ended up hitting me very hard, and I lost the funded account that I was trading. Yeah, because you realize that I lost almost about 9.13k. So the 9.13k, a chunk of it, I was up almost. I think I was up almost about 6k on that account. We're ready to capitalize upon it with just 2k to just pass it, and then I just fucked up. And I lost almost because I was just emotional. Like, it was so painful. So yeah, so I lost about 9k on it, and then yes, it really affected me. But then the following week we bounced back very well, really well, really well. Yeah. So this is just behind the scenes. So you can see that. So the month of September, in general, for me, is ending on the high. It's really ending on the high. So this that you see is a combination of my funded accounts, and then a trade competition that I'm in funded next, that I'm also trading, and then also my own small personal account that I'm also trading, that I've combined together in here, that you are seeing the results here. So basically, this tells me that, okay, overall in general, like, kind of like, we've gotten our head around what we are doing, and the signs are there. So this video tells me that clearly, yes, so I'm doing some things I'm right. And then overall, let's looking at these analytics here. P&L for September, we are up almost about $17,000, and then my trade percentage win in a span of, I think, how many trades have I taken? So 45% win percentage with a profit factor of 1.54, and then yeah. So basically, yeah. So this is just a rough behind the scenes as to what's going on behind the scenes. So I'm not just analyzing for analyzing sake. I'm kind of like making money, some form of small money when it comes to my trading also. So yeah, so this is just a review of how that particular week, how I traded the week, and then how I traded those trade analysis. So you can also go down, watch the next video, and you would see me anticipating for the next. What you see in that video could all happen within the week, or it will take at least up to 2 weeks for everything that I was saying in that video to happen. So let's see. Follow me on this channel, Nesquami Trades, on TikTok, Nesquami Trades, and then on Instagram, Nesquami Trades, and then come to this channel, and then see me trade, see me analyze, learn something from it, and then with time I will be making some form of educational videos as to how to map up your charts to also trade. So yeah, see you in the next